Hello guys and welcome back. I am today at DAR Global Sales Center and here with me is Syed, who is here to present to us the next iconic tower in the region. So here we have the Trump Tower and it's going to be developed by DAR Global. So before we get into the details of the project, Syed is now going to explain to us a little bit about DAR Global as a developer.
Thank you so much, Zeenat, for the introduction and for this video. So firstly, let's start talking about our company, DAR Global. We are a specialized luxury real estate developer that's been in the market since 2017. And we believe in investing in luxury, right? And when we talk about investing in luxury, we truly stand by this belief and this motto. And you'll see this in all of our projects where we're located in prime locations with prestigious brands and absolutely premium top quality finishing in all our projects as well. Now, a little bit about the background of our company. We are owned by a company called DAR Global. Yes. And those of you who are familiar with DAR Global, this is the largest real estate developer in terms of asset values. They have over $8.9 billion in assets. They've delivered over 15,000 units. It's a Saudi-based group which has been in the market for more than 30 years. So there's an enormous amount of specialization that comes with our projects and what we put into it.
Great. So DAR Global, I know the developer because you also have a few projects here in Dubai. So a little bit about your international projects, if you can give us the footprints.
Absolutely. So especially, let's start off with regionally, right? Within Dubai itself, we have three ongoing towers. We have DG1, we have W Residences. In fact, sorry, we have four. We have Urban Oasis by Missoni, and of course, we have Da Vinci Tower by Pagani.
Pagani, yes, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And these are the only residential units by Pagani anywhere in the world. So it is an absolutely exclusive project.
And I believe we do have a few units there available. So guys, if you're interested, then get in touch with me.
Absolutely. In addition to this, we are on Marjan Island in a one-of-a-kind project called the Astera with Aston Martin. Again, premium location, absolutely top quality finishing. The name Aston Martin says it all in itself, doesn't it? That inside of it, the building will be absolutely perfect. And the location is ideal. It's right at the start of island number 4 on Marjan Island. It's the second unit, right? And all our frontal units would have an unparalleled view of the Wind Resort.
All right, so then let's talk about Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
You've been born and raised in Saudi Arabia, so
Absolutely.
you should give us more insights on it.
Absolutely. I'm born and raised in Saudi, and I know the market well, and I know the area very well as well. So Saudi Arabia, we know, is going through a massive transition. They're growing at a speed that's, absolutely unmatched anywhere in the world at the moment. You know that in Saudi, they have the 2030 Expo coming up. And they have the 2034 World Cup. Right. So their vision for Saudi Arabia is moving at a speed that's again, maybe only Dubai back in the day could compare to this, right? It's sort of like Dubai 20 years ago. Right. And that's the pace that they're moving on. And they're opening up to expatriates.
So the real estate is 20 years ago in Dubai.
Absolutely, absolutely. So their infrastructure, their economic ideas, their economic vision, it's something that's moving at a very rapid pace now, and they're opening up to international investors like never before.
Which is why it's the best time to invest in Saudi Arabia, because
Absolutely.
If you see the prices that were sold in Dubai, in downtown Marina, they were way lower in prices comparatively with what is launching now. So definitely, it is definitely one of the lucrative investments at the moment.
Absolutely, 100%.
Great. So we've spoken about DAR Global, we spoke about a little bit about Saudi Arabia and the Trump Tower located in Jeddah, which is also one of the vibrant communities or the cities in Saudi Arabia, as I understand.
Absolutely, completely. Jeddah is one of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, and it's one of the hubs where there's the largest number of footfall, right? Largest footfall in Saudi Arabia. And when we talk about the location, I'm glad that you actually mentioned it because I think it's the perfect time to talk about Trump Tower and where it's actually located. Right. So Trump Tower is located in a prime area in Jeddah, right? It's on the Jeddah Corniche facing the Red Sea. Around this tower, you have resorts, you have a beach access 5 minutes away. You are about 10 minutes away from the Red Sea Mall and about 13 minutes away from the Formula One racetrack, right? So we know that it is an absolutely prime location in Jeddah. And I mentioned the resorts around this tower. Well, we have the Rosewood Rosewood Hotel about 5 minutes away, and we have a Four Seasons Resort another 5 minutes away as well.
So this is located in the downtown of Jeddah?
Absolutely. It's on the Corniche, new Corniche in Jeddah, which is an absolutely prime location there.
Great. So let's now talk about the Trump Tower, how many floors they are. And I understand that these ones will be facing towards the sea, the Red Sea, and here will be facing towards the downtown buildings. How many floors is the Trump Tower?
Okay, so before we talk about that, let's talk about the Trump brand name itself, right? And the Trump brand name, you know this, it's an internationally renowned
Everybody knows it.
name. Exactly. It's an internationally renowned brand. They're known for delivering excellence, right? So we can guarantee that the interiors, exterior in this tower are going to be absolutely one of a kind. In addition to this, we're partnered with Gensler Associates from the US, which is a top architectural firm, and they are known for delivering unique structures in their towers. So that's when we'll come over now and talk about the tower itself. So as Zeenat asked, right, how many stories are in this tower? Well, this is a 47-story tower. And as you can see, it has a very unique shape and design, right? And all of the units across the front of this tower would have an unobstructed view of the Red Sea. We're talking about absolutely beautiful, pristine views of the sea. 2-bedroom units in the front. Certain floors would have 4 bedrooms here at the tip of the tower, which again is the most beautiful view that you could have. In addition to this, you have 2 and 3 bedrooms on the side, which would have a very similar and unobstructed view of the Red Sea.
So in Trump Tower, we have 1, 2, 3, 4-bedroom apartments, and we have 3 and 4-bedroom penthouses. I personally like the tower as well, the way it's done, the design of it is beautifully, the architecture is definitely done tastefully. And also the color of it is black in color, which you mostly don't see projects of that palette. So.
Absolutely. So like I mentioned, we're partnered with Gensler Associates on this one, and they always have a unique mark, right, on their towers. In addition to this, the Trump name as well, like I said, they make sure that their towers stand out in the real estate world.
So this is branded residences because you have the Trump.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. And also just to talk about our partnership with Trump International, we actually have projects with them now in 3 different locations, right? So we have projects with them ongoing in Oman. We have one coming up in Dubai as well. And of course, this one, the Trump Tower in Jeddah.
Right. So there is another one coming in Dubai, which we will get the details, I guess, 6 to 8 months from now. Once we get that details, I'll make another video on it. So let's get into the 2 bedrooms you already mentioned was facing towards the sea. What about the ones facing towards the downtown?
So in the back, we have apartments with a city view, right? And again, one thing that's important to note, even though it's a city view, this is a 47-story tower, right? And there are not many towers like that in the Jeddah Corniche area. So even the apartments in the back would have a very nice view. Even though it's not a sea view, they would have a wonderful view of the city, right? And in the back, we have 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments available as well in the back.
What about the 3 and 4-bedroom penthouses?
So the penthouses, of course, will be up on the top.
Okay.
In addition to this,
floors.
we have 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom apartments available with a full unobstructed sea view as well.
So here in Trump Tower, we have 6 parking level. Then you have the podium level where you have all the amenities. Then from the 1st to the 47th floor, right side. So if you can explain to us about the amenities here, which is located on the podium level.
Sure, absolutely. And this is, again, a very important point to talk about when we talk about the Trump Tower, right? Because this is an experience to be a part of. It's not just an investment. People who invest in this tower, residents of this tower, would have the opportunity to become members of a private social club, a Trump members-only club that is exclusively available to people either who have invites from existing members or only to the residents of this tower itself. So it is a very, very prestigious and exclusive opportunity. This club allows you excellent networking opportunities, outstanding leisure time as well for you and your family. There's a swimming pool, there's a kids pool, there's yoga facilities available. You have restaurants and bars along with a cigar lounge. And again, when we talk about the premium finishing, it is completely evident in the visuals that we've seen for the Trump Private Club.
Okay, great. So now that we've already done with the location and the details on the Trump Tower, let's now, Syed, get into the sizes and prices.
Perfect. So in this tower, we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, as well as 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom penthouse units as well. So let's talk about the 1 bedrooms firstly. Right. We're talking about in square meters, about between 70 to 100 square meters at a starting price of 1.76 million Saudi riyals.
So 1 Saudi riyal is about 0.98 fils, so that's approximately 1 dirham. So when you say 1.76, it's pretty much 1.76 million dirhams as well.
Exactly. And when we talk about the 2 bedrooms, we're talking about units of about 99, starting at 99 square meters and at 2.5 million Saudi riyals. For the 3 bedrooms, we're talking about units that start at 125 square meters and at 4.27 million Saudi riyals per unit. For the 4-bedroom apartments, it's starting at about 180 square meters and at a price of 6 million Saudi riyals. And when we talk about the penthouse units, we're talking about a 3-bedroom unit of 300 square meters, priced at about 12.1 million Saudi riyals. And we're talking about a 4-bedroom unit in the penthouse at 365 square meters at about 15 million Saudi riyals as well.
That was very reasonable prices. Well, what are we talking about per square foot?
So the range is between 2,300 to even going up to 3,700 for the penthouse units.
Okay, that's great prices considering that it is located in the prime location of Jeddah. Great. So, Said, if you can if you can tell us about the payment plan.
Sure, absolutely. So the payment plan is, again, a very, very good option. We have 20% down payment and 80% during construction, with an important point to note that the 5% registration fees for this project is due upon completion. Not in the initial phase with the down payment, but upon completion.
So anybody who wants to buy now and wants to flip later, then they can do that without paying the 5% registration fee.
Absolutely, and it's also important to note that the resale for units in Saudi Arabia for this tower is at 30% payment. So if they've paid 30%, they can immediately resell this property as well. And that means that the new owner then has to pay the 5% registration fees upon completion. Again, what's important to note, though, I mentioned earlier that Saudi is expanding and that they have the Expo 2030 coming up and the World Cup coming in 2034. Well, this tower is due for completion in 2029, which again makes it an ideal opportunity for investment because it's right before that market is expected to grow at a crazy pace.
Great. So, guys, this was the information on the Trump Tower, your next branded residences in Saudi Arabia. If you would like to get to know more details on this project, more information like the layouts, more information on Saudi Arabia, and also portfolio of DAR Global, then all you've got to do is get in touch with me, call or WhatsApp me. And of course, if you are in the UAE, then we can also do exclusive presentation, again by Syed here, and we will be able to assist you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.
Thank you.